Here come the Blue Streaks!
Hey guys, welcome back on Tuesday with the Twins. This past weekend, the track team had their first invitational at Cardinal High School against 16 teams, and the girls track got second place and the boys got 8th place.
Yes.
So yeah, good job to them, and it was a really good start to the season, especially with the weather, and hopefully it'll clear up and get a lot warmer. And today there's a baseball game at Kenston. There's also a softball game at Kenston, and the boys tennis team has a home match against Edgewood. On Wednesday, the track team has a tri-meet at South against South and Kenston, and then softball has a game against Lake Catholic at home, and baseball has a home game against Kenston. And Thursday, the baseball team has a game at Harvey, and the softball team has a game at Edgewood, and tennis has a match at Lakeside. On Friday, softball has a game at Geneva, and then tennis has a game at Menor. And Saturday, baseball has a doubleheader at Edgewood, and the weather doesn't look that great this week, so some of the games might be canceled and rescheduled, so just stay up to date on the school athletic page. And tickets are being sold for prom at $35 this week, and it will gradually increase during the next few weeks, so if you're planning on going to prom, make sure you get your ticket code at lunch and do it the sooner the better. And Mr. Harold has another senior spotlight this week, and it's Liam Crouch, so here's their interview now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tuesday with the Twins. Thank you again to the Beam Twins who allow me to come and interview a senior. It's me, Mr. Harold, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce somebody that I think is super cool here in the Madison community, Mr. Liam Crouch, senior. Liam, thank you for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about your high school experience so far. You're a senior. What have been some of your highlights, things inside, outside of school that you've done so far this career?
Well, one is the extracurricular activities in our ecology class with Mr. Pira, and having our outside shed being built for one of our unfortunate friends passing away, Gabe Paul.
Yes.
And that should be up and tuned soon, and we should be able to start selling produce out of that, and that'll be pretty cool.
All right. I think that is super awesome, and I know that you were really, really involved with Mr. Pira's class and some of the activities that you've done. Is there anything that you're going to take with you after graduation that you learned in Mr. Pira's class? Anything at all?
Well, I mean, not so much like the actual curriculum, but more of like working with people and just communicating and problem-solving skills. And we had a lot of hands-on stuff in that class, and it was really a good time.
Yeah.
And it was definitely a good experience.
And I think personally, as the principal, something to look for in classrooms and stuff like that, I think you touched on some very, very important things. Problem-solving, working with people, team-building skills, things like that. That is some of the cool stuff that Mr. Pira does in that class. And you were like a leader of a lot of that. I did notice that. I just want to compliment you on that.
Thank you.
All right. Now, you've also played some sports in your career here at Madison. Tell us a little bit about your athletic career.
I played golf all 4 years. I was JV first year, and now I'm a 3-year varsity man. And now I play baseball, and unfortunately my sophomore season was cut off because of COVID. And the last 2 years I've been on varsity, and it's just been a good time having Tippmann around. He was a good coach, and Mr. Moran and Mr. Hupers being my golf coaches, they were pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Pretty helpful. And I had a great time experiencing everything, and I would like to carry forward some of the experiences I've had.
All right. Now, you and I talk a lot about golf, especially in our time together in the cafeteria and things like that. Have you ever had a hole-in-one?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Tell us about it.
Okay. It was...
You hit the ball and it went in the hole. That's all you have to
exactly.
say.
Pretty much. But it was at hole 2 at Erie. It was about 156 yards, hit a crisp 8-iron, and it just checked once behind the hole and dripped right in.
Really? You pulled the string, brought it back?
Pretty much.
That's awesome. Way to go. I've never had one. For as much golf as I play, I've never had one.
My name's on the plaque.
I'm really, really jealous. But I knew you were so cool. I knew you would have one. I should have known better. All right, baseball preview. Give us a little bit. This is your senior year. Coach Tittman is ready. He said he has a talented group, a good group of young men working together as a team. Give us some previews.
Okay. Well, this year there's definitely a better attitude towards everything. We are actually working together as a team, and it's just a group of boys that actually want to be there and play some baseball. And that's different from the past years, I feel like, especially experiencing it, being on the team and all.
Yeah.
And I feel like we got some potential this year if we just keep our heads down, work hard, and just pull through.
All right, what position have you been working on? What position will you be playing?
I'm pretty much a all-around player. I play outfield, infield, pitcher, and catcher. But
So you go hard in the diamond.
yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Is there a particular song, if we had a chance to play walk-up music, what would your walk-up music be to the plate?
I have to go with Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, by Survivor?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Nobody ever asks me, like, what my song would be in any of these interviews. I always talk about music.
All right, what would your song be?
Hard in the Paint by Waka Flocka Flame, without a doubt. Yes, that's the best song ever to play sports to. I wish it was playing all the time. But anyway, I digress. All right. Give us a shout out here. Some of your friends, I know that you're a good buddy to a lot of guys here. Who are some special people that you want to say hello to?
Shout out to Kellen. You make math class a whole lot more fun. Mitchell, he's pretty cool. He's been around all 4 years of high school. He's been a good dude. Been friends a long time. And then just, I don't want to be like weird, but like Gabe, he was a really good friend, and he was really close with me for a while.
That's really neat. That's really cool. He's probably looking down saying, thanks, man. That's really, really cool. Thanks for bringing that up. And finally, some highlights. What was one experience? What's one funny story?
Okay, so there was one time in Pierre's class, and it was just me, Jacob Howlett, and Gavin Douglas, and we were just sitting around, and we went into his office, and there was like the scarecrow, and it was made out of all wood, and it like really hurt if you like got slapped by it, because we were slapping each other, but
Shenanigans.
exactly. So I walked to the office one time, and like they had the scarecrow up on the office desk, and they just like let it fall on me. It was really funny.
Did you get scared?
I mean, kind of, yes.
Yeah, that would scare me too. All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck and the rest of the baseball team. I think you're a super cool kid. I'm so thankful that I was able to be your assistant principal for your senior year. I wish you the best of luck and finish the fourth quarter of your senior year on a good note. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And we hope you enjoyed that interview, and we'll see you next week on Tuesday with the Twins. Bye.